Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Listening to Straight Off the Bench. My name is Carter Randolph. This is Lake Lyle, and this is episode 79. A lot of good stuff this last week, but first, I want to get started on a little NCAA action. A lot of good games this week. As you can tell, we already got our top 5 listed. A couple more couldn't make the list. There's a lot of good games this week, Lake.
I think Ohio State plays Illinois. That's 2 top 25 teams playing each other. Didn't make the list because Illinois very well could be frauds in this whole thing like they were last year as well. Ohio State is just much better than them, as we know. More talent, more money, and it's just there. The coaching is better too. So, yeah, definitely was up there. Honorable mentions probably maybe number 7 in the top 7, but didn't make the top 5 at all.
No, I don't think they could make it. And just a heads up, my cat's having his first Straight Off the Bench episode, so if you hear a couple meows, just know he is fed. Okay, we do take care of this little kitty named Oreo. But yes, I totally agree. Illinois could be frauds in this whole thing. I mean, we've seen it plenty of times. Brett Bielema is just a good coach, but can't ever seem to get all the pieces to fall where he wants them to. So I agree with that, and I also agree that I think USF versus North Texas could be a very big game, and that's on Friday. So we're kind of blessed with a little pre-Saturday action. We're going to have a good game on Friday. I believe it's at 6:30. Both of those American teams 4-1.
Yep.
And I think it'll have a lot of playoff contention for that for that Power 5 or that non-power conference.
And duly noted that University of North Texas is favored by 1.5 points in this game. So Vegas does not think very highly of USF currently. I think that Tulane is the powerhouse that could win the American, but we'll find out. I think that if USF goes to North Texas and wins, that'll help them out quite a bit.
Yeah. Right now, it's Memphis is kind of that number 1 team coming out of the American, but Tulane, North Texas, South Florida, all in the race right now. I mean, South Florida, big win against Florida 2-3 weeks ago. I mean, that's still lingering.
Yep.
Florida just now getting back on track after a big win against Texas, who I personally think is also a fraud. Arch Manning might be the worst quarterback in college football, and that's coming from an Oklahoma State fan. So, I don't know, just tough to see for Texas, especially after paying him $2 million to come be a player. But let's get invested into these top 5. Our number 1, Alabama versus Missouri. Missouri proving a lot of critics wrong so far this year. I think his name is Bo Pribula, quarterback for the Missouri Tigers, really showing what he's made of this year.
Did Alabama make it back into the top 10? They did, so they're number 8. So we got number 8 versus number 14.
Oh yeah, definitely going to be a high-ranking game, a game that's going to have a lot of playoff implications. Yes, it's going to be very, very important game for both teams because if Missouri wins this, they shoot up their SEC rankings, which right now it seems like there's going to be 5 teams going into the playoffs out of the SEC. I mean, a lot of 2-loss teams going to be there at the end of the year in the SEC.
I think Missouri gets exposed this game. Missouri hasn't played anybody. I just looked at who they played, and it's like they haven't played hardly. They played University of Central Arkansas, beat them 6-61. Played Kansas, beat them by 11 points. Played Louisiana, the Raging Cajuns. Beat the Raging Cajuns by 42 points. Never heard of them. Is that an FCS school?
I don't think so, actually.
Beat South Carolina. I guess that's a notable win.
Which, without Lenore Sellers, I might add, a potential top 10 pick at quarterback for the Gamecocks. So, didn't really have their best weapons at their disposal, did South Carolina.
Sellers?
Yeah,
he played.
Did he play?
302 and 2 tuds. This was early. This was
okay.
9/20, so September 20th. Mm-hmm. Missouri then played UMass, but destroyed UMass 60-42. So they really don't have any credible wins. This will be their statement win. I just think Alabama might have the better athletes and the better coach. I think Missouri gets exposed. Alabama given 3.5 points, led to 3.5, I think.
I think you're right. The team stats for Missouri are a little bit misleading, as they are they're 3rd in the nation in rushing yards, 292 a game, 16th in points against, 14.6, and then 45.2 points a game for a 6th place finish. So, yeah, going to be a tough matchup for them, but I think it'll be a good game. I think it'll be a little bit better than Vanderbilt last week, which Vanderbilt played great in the first half, but the second half just kind of fell apart. They kind of stopped. Alabama stopped Pavia pretty well. Didn't let him really get going in that second half. Ended up being a 31-14 finish, I think, in Alabama's favor. So I think this has the potential of being 31-28. I think it'll be a little bit closer, but got to go with
I
Alabama.
think they covered the spread too. Okay. You're
What is
going
the
with
spread?
Alabama though. The spread's
Yeah.
3.5.
3.5. That's the money line right there.
Always 3.5. Never 3. Always
Yeah.
3.5.
Got to give you that half, that
Yeah.
man. Yeah, I got to take Missouri to cover, but I'll take Alabama, and we'll see. It's at Missouri. I think that goes a long way.
Yeah, it's going to be loud there. Where is Missouri Stadium?
Columbus, I
at?
think.
I don't know. Memorial Stadium, wherever that is. Columbus, Missouri. Yep.
Columbus, Missouri, yeah.
Nice.
Going to be a good one. Think that's going to be the best game of the week, folks, but plenty more to come. Number 2, Indiana versus Oregon, which if Indiana and Oregon was in the SEC, they'd probably be in that number 1 spot. But this, a top 10 matchup, I think it's 3 versus 7. Indiana coming in at 7.
Right.
Oregon ranked number 3 in the nation. And 2 potential top 5 picks with Fernando Mendoza and Dante Moore. I've seen a couple mock drafts, and basically I've seen one with Dante Moore going number 1, and I've seen another mock draft with Mendoza going number 1. So it's kind of just your raw talent in Moore, and then just kind of your strategist in Mendoza, because Mendoza really doesn't just pop off the page, but he is so smart. I mean, last time I saw stats of his, he was 23 for 25 with 3 touchdowns. So
Very good. Oregon used to be known as Jersey U. They only had the best jerseys but couldn't win the big games. They have been playing very well. Went to Penn State and beat Penn State. I think they have a very good shot of competing for the national championship this year. And beating Indiana, that will be another stepping stone to make them go towards the number 1 seed. If they win this game, they might jump ahead of Miami, who doesn't have a game this week in the standings.
I'd have to agree. It just seems that Oregon's had the tougher schedule of the 2. Miami's definitely played some ballers, but just Penn State, and then now we're going to Indiana. Just a tough back-to-back for Oregon. I think Indiana couldn't have asked for a better opportunity to play Oregon, because Oregon might still be riding that high. So we'll see what Mendoza and the Hoosiers bring to the table. And just a little fun fact for you, these teams have played 2 times in their history. Oregon won the first one, and Indiana won the second one. I believe it was 1997 and 2004.
Oh, really?
Indiana had 7 turnovers in that game. Just a turnover machine against the high-flying Ducks.
We'll see. That's a lot of turnovers. That quarterback, I don't think he'll turn the ball over like that. They're going to compete. I'm going to roll with Oregon, though. The spread is 7.5 Oregon.
Gotta take Mendoza.
Pretty tough.
Gotta take Mendoza. I'm kind of hopped on the Kirk Kignetti train. I think he's turned that program completely around, and I think this is a game where he makes another statement. Last year, got into the playoff without really playing anybody. The one team he did play was Ohio State, and they got absolutely smashed. I think he makes adjustments for this game and comes out swinging, maybe gets an early lead, makes that spread a little just impossible to cover for the
They
Ducks.
might not cover the spread, but they definitely win, especially at home. A long ways for Indiana to travel.
Long ways. Oh, yeah. That's the
Long
Big Ten in a
way.
nutshell right now.
Right.
I mean, you see down here in Michigan going to USC, same
Right.
thing. Traveling
Southern
across country.
California.
I mean, tough. But
Very
I think this has, it was basically a back and forth between these 2, but I see either of these games being just an absolute shootout.
Yep.
No doubt about it.
Oregon, Indiana, definitely probably more shootout-like. Alabama, Missouri might be a little bit more hard-nosed, 21-17 sort of game, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But I think this one could be 30-36 game or something. A final touchdown wins it in like the last. It might go to overtime.
Is that a 2:30 game? I'm pretty sure the Alabama Missouri game's 11.
2:30 game, yes.
Oh, we're blessed. 11 a.m. game straight to the 2:30 game, just 2 bangers.
Yep.
Love that. Absolutely love that. Then moving on, number 3, the Red River rivalry, OU versus Texas. I think everyone and their mother is going for OU this week.
I don't know. I've been seeing it's about half and half right now.
People are taking Texas right now.
People
I don't
are
know how
taking
you can trust
Texas.
Arch Manning. I mean, he looks like he just has no idea what he's doing half the time out there. Some throws are just beautiful. Others are just like, it's like there's no defense out there for him. He's just throwing it up in the air.
39.1% OU, 60.9% Texas.
Wow. Wow, the disrespect. I guess it's just because John Mateer is kind of on the fringe right now.
He's playing.
Compared to, I was about to say, if you heard
He's
last
playing.
week, Blake thinks he's in, but I still don't know. I think Venables kind of playing, talking in codes here as of late, because I know he said he's going to try to play.
He's playing.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I think Hawkins gets the start, because you literally go under the knife, and then you're back 2 weeks later. I just don't see it.
John Mateer, initial injury report, questionable.
Questionable.
Not out, not doubtful, questionable.
Big question mark.
Looking promising.
And like we talked about last week, I mean, all it takes is a shot, and he isn't feeling a thing in that thumb. All it takes is a little cortisone or whatever shot they give you, and then shoot him up, and he's back to normal. So we'll see. But I know he's thinking about future games, not just this OU Texas rivalry. I know he's playing for the now, but that's the NFL quarterback. He doesn't want to screw that up, in my opinion. So we'll see.
The toughest quarterback in college football.
It has nothing to do with it.
17 days post-surgery, and he's ready to play.
We'll see. That'll definitely give you all the boost, and everyone who took Texas will feel like fools, because they're definitely banking on him not playing. And after what I saw to Hawkins last week, of course he's not the same as Mateer, but man, he just looked plenty of time in the pocket just sailing through.
Offensive line looks pretty.
Oh yeah, sure, but the best unit on the field is going to be your defense.
Oh,
I mean, your defense will keep you in this game no matter what.
Oh yeah, it could win us the game.
It could win you the game. I mean, it's crazy how, and I guess it just goes
Maybe
to show
a pick
you.
six.
Ooh,
Maybe
take
2
you a
pick
long way.
sixes?
Take you a long way. Ask Cam Scadaboo about
Right.
fumble recovery for a touchdown, lose you a game real quick. But it just really goes to show you how Venables has taken his time to get his players in and kind of teach his guys his system and you know recruit his own guys, and what that's done for the program. Because I don't remember an OU defense being this good since like 17 or 18 back then. I mean,
If
in
it
a
was
long
even
time.
that good back then,
If
this
it was
is a
even that
good
good.
defense. They're going to get after the quarterback. They're going to show a lot of different stuff. And one thing about Venables is he gets his play in late.
Yeah.
He doesn't go out there like he'll wait till the last second so you can't get a read on it and then get the defense set in there. They're just that good. So
Oh yeah, top 5 in the nation for a reason. So I think that will be a pretty good game. I wouldn't say shootout. I'd say it'd probably be 2017. But if Mateer plays, he can
if
get
Mateer plays, we're scoring 45 points. 5 touchdowns, no interceptions.
And Texas has 2 guys on the defense side of the ball that are supposed to go in the first round.
Right.
So it's kind of interesting to see how bad their defense has played. But when you got the offense like they do right now, I'm sure they're just basically over it.
If Florida just ate them up, I think we can eat them up.
Florida looked like a changed team, though. I mean, they looked good last week. DJ Lagway did not look like the DJ Lagway of late. I mean, he looked like a completely the guy who was projected to be a top 15 pick. That's what he looked like last week. But totally agree. OU defense will be the number 1 unit on the field, and then if Mateer plays, how do you not go with the Sooners?
Definitely. If he plays and wins this game, he is going to be Heisman Trophy candidate number 1.
Number uno.
He will hop back up, especially if they win. They'll hop back up in the first place.
Oh yeah, I think they can move into that top 5. Definitely.
Definitely.
They're 6 right now.
7. 6. Number 6. Yeah.
Number 6. Yeah. If they win this game, I think they definitely move in.
Oh, yeah.
To that top 5. But all right, Red River rivalry checked. Michigan versus USC next. Got Bryce Underwood going against Jaden Maeva, who quarterback for USC is also projected to be a first-round pick. But if we know one thing about Lincoln Riley,
He can,
he can mold a quarterback into whatever he wants.
Right.
I mean, what does he have? 6 guys in the NFL right now that have been under him.
I think 11% or 10% of the quarterbacks that were playing Sunday were starting quarterbacks. You had Spencer Rattler, Baker Mayfield, Kyler Murray, Jalen Hurts.
Say Rattler.
Yep, Rattler. Who's the other guy?
Trying to think.
Gosh, I'm blanking right now. Oh, Dylan Gabriel. Yep.
Was he under Riley?
Not Riley. He was just an OU quarterback. Yeah. But that's the guy that was under Lincoln Riley at one point. So, yeah, pretty solid. OU is quarterback U.
Yeah, for sure. As of right now. I don't know if it's OU really, maybe Lincoln Riley, but I get what you're saying. And the bad thing about USC is I think they're going to come into this one hot. They had a heartbreaker last week, lost to Illinois 34-32. I mean, just
and
a brutal
Michigan's
game.
traveled, like we said.
Michigan's going across the country, and they just don't seem like they can score the ball all that well. It seems like Bryce Underwood, which I think we all could guess this, isn't worth the $2 million they paid him to go there. I mean, I think the most they've scored is 31, 34
Right now,
points.
no. I don't think he is, but he could be. He is a good player. They need to let him run more.
Yeah.
It seems like the coach isn't letting him do everything. It seems like the coach is scared a little bit sometimes. Wants to not put the foot on the gas. Let him play, I say.
Yep, let him go. I mean, he's definitely got the body type to do that. I mean,
Yeah.
He looks like Josh Allen, if anyone ever has. I think he's
He's
about
a very
6'4",
good player.
240, 230, so definitely could get some push on the run game for
Yeah.
sure. I think I have to go USC here. Coming off a big loss, a heartbreaker last week, I think they're all hands on deck this week. And Michigan, like you said, traveling across the nation, it's a tough ask for anybody.
Very tough. Man, I like Michigan here, but traveling there, weather change. I'm going to go with USC. I think USC gets the win here. And
What's the
this
spread?
sort of 2.5 is the spread. USC is giving 2.5 points.
That's what you like to see.
Yeah, I'll roll with USC on this, but it's a little shaky. I'm a little shaky on that one.
Just depends on that Michigan defense because USC can score. I mean, they had a
Yeah.
slow start last week, but they can move the ball very well. And like I said, it doesn't look like Michigan's going to move it that well. So they're going to need something special this week. Michigan's going to have to really kind of turn it up on the offensive side.
And
of the
they're
ball.
without their coach, aren't they? Michigan's without their coach.
Well,
right?
last
He got
time I remember,
suspended.
Sharon Moore got suspended for 3 games, but he got to choose the 3
Which
games he was
games he got-
suspended for.
Oh,
So I
really?
would doubt he picked this one because he coached at OU for the OU Michigan game, and then I think the next game he didn't coach. He decided it was against Louisiana Monroe or
Yeah.
something like that. So I would assume he's coaching this game. This is
Okay.
got to get off to a big start in the Big Ten, especially against the
Yeah,
USC
definitely.
team where they're both 4-1 and
I
they
didn't
have
know
playoff
that.
contention.
That's crazy they let them do that. They should have suspended them for 3 games and be done with it.
I don't think they'll ever do something like that again.
No,
because
that's stupid.
it makes no sense to me.
Yeah.
I mean, you're supposed to be making rules, but you basically give him the
The
choice,
opportunity
literally.
to yeah, like if he would have not coached the OU game, that would have been a blowout. Like the game wouldn't even have been in question.
Well, it wouldn't even
you
have
know?
been close.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So I doubt they ever do that again. But yeah,
No.
Sharon Moore will be there.
That's
Lincoln
stupid.
Riley will be winging up creative plays
Yeah.
left and right. So yeah, I got to go with USC on this one. Then last but not least,
Big
Arizona
12
State
matchup
versus Utah. Both teams coming to this one 4-1. Arizona State lost a kind of a game they should never even been close against Mississippi State. And I think week 2 or 3 in Utah just got absolutely murdered by Texas Tech a couple weeks ago. So this is a game that could get both programs right back on track. Sam Levitt, potential Heisman, was a Heisman candidate at the start of the season. I don't really know if he is anymore. And then
He is not.
Kyle Whittingham defense over at Utah, which you know is going to be stacked. And I didn't know this, but
The elevation too is going to be a factor.
yes, and that offensive line for Utah is absolutely insane. 2 potential first-round picks coming out of Utah this year,
Yep.
both tackles, so both sides of the line basically locked down. So I think I'd have to go with Utah on this one just because they're a little bit more hard-nosed. But
Arizona State's got
That's what I was
a.
gonna
They are
say.
going to be air raid offense.
what's their
this
coach's
game.
name?
Oh,
So I really like him a lot. Really like him a lot.
And everybody thought they were going to fall off a little bit this year after they lost Cam Scattaboo, who was just their dog rusher and could catch the ball, just could do everything. But they really stepped it up. The Mississippi State loss week 2 really set them back because they were top 15 at one
Mhm.
point. Lost that game. Now they're top 25 still, but they're 21. If they would have won that game, they probably would be top 10 as of right now heading into this game just because of who they've played. I mean, they beat TCU, Big 12 team, beat Baylor, Big 12 team. So
Baylor's
looking
defense
good.
is terrible. I mean, they let Oklahoma State score like 24 on
And
them.
they were talking that Baylor could be good this year, but awful.
Like I said, Sawyer Robertson's still my favorite quarterback in the Big 12. I mean, he plays for Baylor, whose defense doesn't help him out at all, but he is still projected to have 4,500 passing yards and about 45 touchdowns.
If his team was any good, he might be in conversation.
He had a little bit of a defense that could
Right.
make a stop here or there. Oh yeah, they'd be in there for sure. But I think Arizona State definitely has the star power to do it. I mean, they have the number 1 overall wide receiver over for the Sun Devils, Jordan Tyson. Pray he becomes a Patriot in the NFL draft in the next upcoming draft. That's what I've seen in the mock drafts at least. So putting up a prayer real quick. But I think Utah's defense wins the day. I think the run game wins the day. Devin Dampiers, definitely a run first, ask questions later type quarterback.
Yeah.
So I think I got to go with the Utes.
I'm going to rock with the Utes as well. The spread's 5.5. Arizona State, big underdogs in this game. The elevation is going to be a factor. They're not traveling too far.
No. Could be worse, that's for sure.
And it is a later game, but I don't think that
9:30. Kind of less.
I don't think that'll have a super big effect on it, but it could.
What is that, 7:30 still over there? Pacific or
maybe so. I think
West
so.
Coast time?
Yeah. Give me Utah in this game as well.
The Utes, man.
The Utes.
Still one of the old school programs. Run first, defense. I mean, just nitty gritty. I don't think Arizona State can match that.
Yep.
But there you go. Top 5 NCAA football games this week. Bunch of good ones. I mean, I know we only had 5, but there are plenty more to choose from. I'm excited. I'm excited for this week. And it all begins Friday. And the best part about it is, just talking past this week, is starting today, ladies and gentlemen, we have 49 days straight of college and NFL football. So if you're a football fan, this is the peak. It doesn't get much better than this. I mean, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we're going to be watching football, baby.
That's right.
It's going to be beautiful. Going to be beautiful. But all right, there's college football done. Oklahoma State, who cares who they're playing? We're going to lose. Whatever the spread is, take it. But, Lake, I think it's pick-em time.
Rough week for both of us last week. Both went 6-8 last week. Both looking to make a turnaround. Carter drops that below 500. I continue to stay below 500, but go worse. Need a big week. Both tied. You see the 3-1-1 there. So, turning around this week. I think we get it started with Thursday Night Football on Amazon Prime. The New York Giants are going to be taking on the Philadelphia Eagles in New York. Philly is giving the Giants 7.5 points. I don't think that's enough points. This could get ugly very quick. Philly is coming in mad after that loss, so I'm rocking with the Eagles.
Got to rock with the Eagles here. I mean, the Giants, it was a heartbreaker last week. Cam Scatterboo fumbles when they're about to take the lead. The defense, I think his name's Devin Lloyd, takes it for about 96 yards to the house. And then after that, the Giants couldn't get anything back going. But
5 turnovers in a row. That's an NFL record.
Did you get one back, though? Well, I guess if there are 5 turnovers, you didn't get. I mean, trust me, the Patriots did the same thing. 5 fumbles against the Steelers, lost every single one of them. So trust me, been there, done that. But the main thing about this game, I feel like if Rico Dabble can run for 200 yards like he did this last Sunday, Saquon can run for 200 yards. I mean, I think this is going to be the Saquon show. Going back to his former team, I think he's going to have a chip on his shoulder, for lack of a better word. I think he's going to go crazy because with all the A.J. Brown talk and the wide receivers aren't getting involved enough, I think they kind of went away from the run last week, which was a big.
He only had 6 rushes last week.
And I know the Broncos defense is very good, top 5 in the league, but I mean, you've got to get Saquon involved more than 6 times. I mean, it's got to be 10 to 15 touches guaranteed. So
A.J. Brown has to get 13 to 15 targets, and Saquon has to have 15 touches minimum.
I don't know about the whole A.J. Brown thing because they do still have Devontae Smith right there. So I mean,
give me A.J. Brown over Devontae Smith all day, though. Just much better one-on-one.
Oh,
and
yeah,
double
for
cover,
sure.
too.
Tell me a corner who's pushing him off the line.
Nobody.
I mean, Pat Surtain is even going to have trouble with him, even though Pat Surtain is the undisputed GOAT of the cornerback world. But
right now, yes.
I got to go with the Eagles here. I don't think the Giants. I think they're playing for another top 5 pick this year. I'm going to try and get Jackson Dart some help.
We might not win another game this year.
I don't know what y'all's schedule looks like, but I wouldn't be surprised.
Brutal.
Wouldn't be surprised.
Brutal. It's brutal. We play the Eagles again, play the Cowboys again, play the Commanders again.
Gosh.
I think we still play, more tough teams. We still have to play the Packers, the Lions, the Patriots, the Vikings, the 49ers, the Bears. Yeah. Oh, my.
Oh, my. Oh, my.
Broncos, yeah.
Now I'm thinking about it, I do remember y'all having a top 5 hardest schedule.
The Giants' next 4 games are Eagles, at Broncos, at Eagles versus the 49ers.
Cooked.
0-4 right there.
Yeah, that's 4 straight L's, no doubt about
and then we go on and play at the Bears versus the Packers, at the Lions, at the Patriots. There's 4 more L's right there.
I don't know. I've seen Caleb Williams throw away a couple games, but not looking good. Definitely going to not be favored.
The only team we might beat is the Raiders. And they're going to flex that game to probably the latest that they can because it's a flexible game. It says the 27th or the 29th. We're going to be so bad, they probably won't even... Oh, my gosh.
Good thing you got Sunday ticket, bro. You can still watch,
So
because they
bad.
definitely will be on the main channels.
So bad. Not going to be on Saturday for sure. Yeah. Anyway, next game, over it. I'm done talking about the Giants.
Cut it.
I'm done. It was a mockery. It was a mockery Sunday. Next game, Denver, just a mockery. Gosh. Fix it. I don't know. They should have fired
How you
everybody.
fix it is get rid of Dowell.
Just get rid of
Dable,
them. Fire
however you say
all.
his name.
Fire them all.
Yeah, oh yeah, if he's gone, then the rest
I'll
of
tell you what.
What's your general manager's name? Scowen?
Joe Shane. Showing.
Something like that? I mean, I think it's
Fire.
time for him to go.
Firing. Moving on. I'm pissed now, folks. Sorry. Gosh. Denver at the Jets. Denver is giving the Jets 7.5 points. Denver. So they have the second best. They're either second in sacks or they have the second best offensive line at protecting the quarterback.
It all depends on Bo Nix.
They're top 5. Bo Nix is. Yeah, and he's playing good.
He has the weapons. Yeah, like you said, he has the line. The defense is top 5.
Very good.
All depends on Bo Nix.
Yeah, they get after your quarterback and they protect their quarterback.
Exactly.
They have the best pass protection in the league. Top 3, I think they're 2.
And you guys basically the best player on their defense, and Nick Bonito.
Right.
I mean, dude, I think he's had a sack in
And their best
4 out of the 5 games.
Their best special teamers from OU, Mims.
Marvin Mims went to OU.
Yeah.
Did not know that.
Oh, yeah.
Did not know that.
So, I mean, the Jets suck. And it's at New York. Give me Denver all day.
I just don't know how you can expect the Jets offense to do anything against this Denver defense. I mean, Bo Nix just beat the Eagles last week. Tough game, 21-17 final, but that's when you build off of. That's where your confidence starts rising a little bit. You kind of see things a little differently. Maybe make a throw that you normally don't make, take a couple more chances. So I think Bo Nix takes another step this week. And I think the Broncos defense might hold the Jets to a touchdown at most. I think this is a 31-7 type game, 24-7. Give me the Broncos for sure.
Yep. Next game, Arizona is traveling to Indianapolis. Indianapolis is giving Arizona 7.5 points again.
Did you see that they fined Jonathan Gannon $100,000? He's lucky. If I'm Jonathan Gannon, I grab that dude by the face mask and just start. I mean, how do you, after seeing Adonai Mitchell do it the week before,
Jonathan
how
Taylor
does
last year too?
Exactly. I mean, I think I saw a thing on ESPN there. He said the 7 times someone has fumbled it at the goal line or something like that in that situation. How does DeMarcado do that? A third stringer think he has the right
To do that, to
celebrate like that, showboat like that. I mean, and that was the downfall.
Yeah.
And they had a couple of crazy touchdowns, the Titans. I mean, there's that one, crazy touchdown preventing or touchdowns that happened because there was that one. And then the Cardinals had an interception at the goal line. The guy catches it, falls to the ground, loses the ball on the ground. Who falls on it? Tyler Lockett in the end zone for a touchdown. So that's got to be the most demoralizing loss you could have as a team. I mean, if the Cardinals find a way to lose, they're going to find it. I mean, it's just ugly over in Arizona. I wouldn't be surprised if they moved from Arizona.
And it's crazy because they almost beat the Niners like week 3, and then after that it just went downhill. Give me the Colts. Give me Daniel Jones and the Colts all day. Daniel Jones is playing like a top 10 quarterback right now.
Daniel Jones definitely
The Colts are
making
leading
a
the AFC.
statement to get that extension at the end of the year. I wouldn't be surprised if the Colts gave him a 3-year, $80 million contract. I mean, it looks like he's worth every penny right now.
Yep.
And I think a lot of that has to do with Jonathan Taylor, the way he's running right now. I think he has about 9 rushing touchdowns already. Actually, I think it's 8. Scratch that. But 3 different games with 30-plus fantasy points. I mean, the Colts are...
And they could have beat the Rams.
Could have beat the Rams. One bad throw from Jones. Basically his only bad throw of the year, really, in a game that really did matter. The other games were kind of blowouts to begin with. But, yeah, got to go with Shane Steichen and the Colts on this one. Which is funny because Shane Steichen was on the hot seat to begin the season. I mean, they were already talking about getting rid of him.
And if they would have done that, I mean, he's a good coach. It's just because Anthony Richardson didn't pan out. That's the only reason why he was on the hot seat.
Which, what do you do with Anthony Richardson at this point? Do you keep him and just have him be that perfect backup?
Try to move him to like tight end if he's fast and quick and got hands. Move him to tight end or something.
Get that out of here.
He's huge.
He is not moving to wide receiver.
He's huge.
He is not Terrell Pryor.
I'm not wide
He
receiver.
cannot
I'm
do
saying
that.
tight end.
Either or. He wants to be a quarterback, and I'm sure there's an organization that will give him a chance. Probably the Jets. Let's be honest here. They love giving wannabes.
6'4", 245. Give me him at tight end all day.
I know. I understand what you're saying. I'm just saying Anthony Richardson will not go for it.
Gosh.
He will not go for it, but we'll just wait and see. Shane Steichen, I'd keep him as a backup. Screw it. I mean, make him a dual threat, have him run Keenan Power all the way to the bank.
Yeah, I agree. Maybe keep him as a backup.
So did you pick the Colts?
Run
What's the spread
through.
anyway?
7.5. I don't think the spread
so
matters.
Low. It's so low.
It's
Like I would assume that would have been 10.5, something along those lines.
if not more, because Arizona's defense is awful. I mean, who'd they lose to last weekend?
Arizona,
Yeah,
the Titans.
the Titans, exactly. So yeah, give me the Colts all day. 7.5 points, not enough points. Next spread, not enough points either. I don't think. The Rams traveling to Baltimore to take on the Lamar Jackson-less Ravens. The Rams are giving the Ravens 7.5 points in Baltimore. Huge spread for an away team, but you got to go with the Rams. Even though they are just a Puka Nacua injury away from being not that good, they're playing lights out.
Lights out, and even if Lamar Jackson is playing, from what I've seen of this Ravens defense so far this year,
abysmal.
I mean, if you want to have your quarterback gain some confidence, play the Baltimore Ravens. Because they will give up 30 points a game. So, yeah, got to go with, who was it? The Rams. Got to go with the Rams.
Okay. Next game, we got a divisional matchup here, folks. The Browns traveling to Pittsburgh, making the short drive over to Pittsburgh. 6.5 points Pittsburgh is laying to the Browns. The Browns just traded for Joe Flacco this week. The Bengals just traded for Joe Flacco this week, so Dylan Gabriel is starting again this week. Shador is QB2. I do not think we will see
From what I've seen, the coach is saying that he's not really committed to Shador being the number 2, which doesn't matter because Gabriel's the number 1. But
right.
I read an article saying that's what I didn't end up reading the whole thing, but I guess they're saying that he's not the pure number 2 right now. He's not just our bona fide number 2 quarterback, which I thought that was insane. I was thinking, who else do you have? Is Kenny Pickett a Brown still?
I don't know. I think they cut it.
I thought I would have assumed.
Or they traded it. I thought they traded them or cut it. I can't remember what they did, but it doesn't matter. I think Pittsburgh is going to smother them.
Really?
I think Pittsburgh.
You think Pittsburgh is going to smother a Browns defense?
I think Pittsburgh is going to go out and destroy them.
Ooh, this is where our first disagreement here, because I think the Browns keep this one close. I think this is a 17-13 type ball game, 2017. I mean, we haven't really seen the Steelers since week 1 just absolutely just show out on offense against the Jets team. It was 34-32. I mean, they beat the Patriots 21-14, and we, like I said earlier, we turned the ball over 5 times.
Right.
And I think they can only turn one of those into a touchdown. So
coming off a bye, though.
Coming off a bye, for sure, that helps a lot, but I just don't see the Steelers really making those big plays because it still seems like Aaron Rodgers is a little bit too timid to make that deep ball throw, take those big chances. Yeah, he's slinging it
He's
about.
had a 77-yard touchdown.
Yeah, that DK Metcalf was running a slant right across the defensive line. Yeah, on paper, but he didn't throw just a deep shot. It was a catch and run. I don't see the Steelers making those big plays. Give me the Browns.
All right, first disagreement. I like it. Next one, San Francisco traveling to Tampa Bay to take on the most clutch QB in the NFL right now, folks. Baker Mayfield and the Bucks.
Is Baker ever going to not have a one-score game? I mean, is he ever just going to put his foot in the ground and just stamp a team? I mean, put his foot on their
throat.
throat?
Missing so many offensive linemen, missing so many defensive players.
So are the 49ers.
That's why the Buccaneers are favored right now. And the Buccaneers are going to destroy them. I'm taking the Buccaneers. Buccaneers are giving the Niners 2.5 points. I think Tampa Bay wins this game 23-14.
Disrespect for the 49ers. Even though I'm going to have to agree with you. I think Baker pulls it out just because I'm not going against him until he loses at this point. I mean, he just finds a way to get it done here in these games. It doesn't matter if he's down 3 with 30 seconds left. He's going to get his team in the field goal range at least, take it to OT. And like you said, the 49ers are just too banged up. And right now I'm worried about my fantasy team, ladies and gentlemen. Christian McCaffrey has done me so well so far, but just knowing how that calf works of his, I'm worried he's going to overuse that thing.
They've been giving him a lot of touches too.
which is understandable because they have no one else.
Right.
But
Usually
I'm
it's very
worried.
high.
I'm worried, dude. And so, I mean, it has nothing to do with the spread, but I'm worried about old CMC, and I think Baker and the Bucks get it done.
I'm going Baker all day. Oh, side note, folks, Broncos Jets game is a 8:30 game on NFL Network in London time. So
London time.
be sure to check that one out. Next game, Seattle traveling to Jacksonville. Very weird. Jacksonville is giving the Seahawks 1.5 points.
It's going to be a shootout.
I'm taking the Seahawks. I think they're just very good team. Good run game, good defense, good pass game, good wide receiver.
This is a tough one for me because I feel like the Seahawks defense kind of looked a little better last week against the Chiefs. Still gave up 28 points, but looked a little better.
You mean the Bucks? Seahawks defense against the Bucks?
Yes.
That was a shootout.
Mm-hmm. And the Jaguars, I can't really get a read on them. Some weeks they look great, some weeks they don't. But last week, I think that was a confidence booster for Trevor Lawrence. And I just see this one being 33-30, something in that range. I think this is an absolute barn burner. And I got to take the home team in a barn burner. Give me the Jacksonville Jaguars. I think Trevor Lawrence builds off of last week's W, which was the craziest ending to a game I'd seen in a while.
So lucky. They got
Gets
so
his foot
lucky.
stepped on, falls over, trips over his own feet again, somehow gets up, breaks 2 tackles, runs it in for the game, what am I thinking? Game-leading touchdown.
Game-winning touchdown.
Game-winning
pretty much.
touchdown, yes.
They set 15 seconds on the clock, which, if I'm the Chiefs, I'm cutting that Cochran guy. He had 2 big penalties on
Who's
special
he?
teams.
Oh,
Special
yeah,
teams
yeah,
guy.
yeah.
So,
If anyone deserves to get cut, it's probably a guy
Oh,
like
yeah.
that, for sure. All
Next.
right, another split.
another split. Next game, I don't think we'll be split on this one. Chargers traveling to Miami to take on the Dolphins. 3.5 points is the spread. The Chargers are, of course, favored. Missing Omario Hampton. Missing a couple offensive linemen, but I don't think that...
Sean Slater out, Khalil Mack out.
Yep.
I mean, they're missing people left and right.
I'm taking the Chargers still, though.
Oh, man.
Miami's just so bad. I just watched Miami lose to the Panthers.
Are they, though? I mean, they lose Tyreek Hill, and Jalen Waddle goes for about 9 catches off 13 targets and a tutty.
Does that mean they're good? No. They just lost to the Panthers.
But they were up 17-0 in that game. I mean, how they ended up losing that ball game, I'll never know. So I
Maybe
really am kind of itching to take the Dolphins. But I'm going to take Jim Harbaugh. Give me the Chargers. Give me the Chargers. Trust Jim Harbaugh and his ability to adjust, make adjustments on the fly.
I like it. Agreement on that one. Justin Herbert going to be slinging it too. Going to be slinging it. Dallas traveling to Carolina. Dallas is laying 3.5 points to Carolina. I'm going to roll with Dallas. They are playing. Dak Prescott's playing the best football of his career right now. He looks good, throwing the ball. They're scored well. They're doing all this without a number 1 wide receiver. And I don't even know if George Pickens definitely not a number 1, I don't think.
No.
Definitely maybe a
It's been the
certified.
Jake Ferguson show.
Right.
Because that CD's been out. It's really been the Jake Ferguson show.
Yeah.
I think he's had a touchdown in the last 3 games.
Last 3 games, correct.
And last week was the most complete game for the Cowboys. Defense finally made a couple stops. Didn't just get 30 put on them immediately. So Dak Prescott had a little bit of leeway in between possessions. So, yeah, I got to agree. I think the Dallas Cowboys build off it. Had a big tie against the Packers, which they really had no right time.
Right,
Ended up being
exactly.
might be a big game at the end of things to see who makes it to the playoffs. But I think they whip up on the Panthers. I feel like this is just a game the Panthers get murdered.
Yep, I do too. Next game. This is a weird one. We're going to see. I know who I'm taking. Tennessee at the Raiders. The Raiders are laying 3.5 points to Tennessee.
You've been on the Titans here as of late. You've been on them. You text me immediately because they beat the Cardinals this last Sunday. So I told you. And I don't know if they get saved like they did last week. I mean, Geno Smith is still a decent quarterback. Hasn't shown it here as of late. They still have Max Crosby.
9 interceptions.
Brock Bowers should be back. Gotta take the Raiders here. Still don't trust the Titans. Cam Ward hasn't looked that good. No way Rico Dowdle runs for 200 yards again. Or Not Rico Dowdle. Tony Pollard. No way Tony Pollard has any movement in the run game. So I can't do it. I cannot take the Titans.
I'm rocking with the Titans. I think they win. I think they might win this game outright.
Win it outright.
Win it outright. I'm rolling with the Titans. Cam Ward, he's going to be slinging it to Calvin Ridley again. And we were talking Sunday. Calvin Ridley not that good. And guess what? Had over 100 yards.
Had over 100.
Sunday. So I'm rocking with the Titans this week. Let's go, baby. 2 in a row for me right here. Next game should be a snooze fest again. New England is traveling to New Orleans, laying 3.5 to the Saints.
Don't like how you said snooze fest for my Patriots there, but
They're going to roll out of the water.
I don't think anyone's going to really be. I don't know, dude. Saints in New Orleans is always tough.
Oh my
I think this will be a little bit closer than we think, but I do think we cover that 2.5.
3.5.
Ooh, that's a terrible number.
Oh my God. They're going to win by 2 touchdowns.
It's a principal play. It's a principal play for me. I mean, I think Drake May is going to build off this latest victory, but I do think it might be not until the fourth quarter that we start covering this game. But yeah, give me the Patriots. Give me the Patriots.
No faith. I have more faith than he does. They're not going to win it.
When has it been how we thought it was going to be, basically? We went 6-8 last week. What do we know?
Nothing, obviously.
Never works out how you think.
Gosh, massive spread this next game. Cincinnati traveling to Green Bay. Green Bay coming off of the bye, giving Cincinnati 14.5 points. Joe Flacco looking to beat the Packers twice in one season. 2 different teams.
This is the second time in NFL history.
Who are you rolling with this game?
Give me the 14. Take away the 14. I think the Packers go in there and just absolutely murk them.
You think the Packers are going to win?
Packers are going to cover, yes.
Yeah, I do too.
I mean, the Bengals can't stop anybody, and
I
Joe
think Micah
Flacco's
Parsons-
literally going to know like 4 plays in
Yeah.
total. I mean, they're basically going to have to run it left, run it right, or run slants or curls. I mean, that's all they're going to be doing if they're the Bengals, which will probably be better than what Jake Browning could do.
Right.
And he knew the whole playbook. So I just don't think that defense will be able to stop anybody. So I got to go with the Packers.
Micah Parsons might kill old balls Flacco.
There might
he
be a murder.
just might annihilate.
There might be a murder on the field on Sunday. No doubt about it. Is that 3 o'clock game? Got to be a 3 o'clock game.
Yep, 3:25.
Okay. The Bengals are just the worst organization in the whole league, man.
Yep.
I mean, they have not done anything to help Joe Burrow.
Then are the Jets.
Yeah. Jets are definitely a close second, but New York teams in general are just tough.
Right now,
to
terrible.
coach and own and
The Mets terrible. The
GM.
Yankees terrible. Giants terrible.
Yankees in
Jets
the playoffs,
terrible.
but yeah, I get what you're
Doesn't
saying.
matter. They're not
I
gonna
get what you're
win.
saying.
They
Nah,
shouldn't even
nah.
have made. They shouldn't have made it past the Sox.
Lord knows that's right.
Next final game of the Sunday slate. Sunday Night Football. Kansas City. The Lions are traveling to Kansas City. Kansas City coming off a tough loss. Kansas City is laying 2.5 points at home against the Lions. Carter.
Lions, number
Big
one
game.
team. Lions, number 1 team in the NFL right now. I mean, they are averaging 40.6 points a game. I mean, their offense is just almost unstoppable at this point. Aiden Hutchinson has come back with a vengeance after snapping his leg last year. He has about 3 sacks in 5 games, so got to go with the Lions here.
Very tough game.
Very tough game. Really thinking about this one is like, and I know he wants to take the Chiefs, but how do you argue against 40 points a game?
I know, it's tough. I'm rolling with the Chiefs. I mean, they just look,
The difference, the reason I almost took the Chiefs is just because
It's at Arrowhead.
Just
It's
because
in
it's at
Arrowhead.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
That is honestly, that's the 12th man in Kansas
Yeah.
City. I mean, it does wonders. And it's just a nightmare for opposing teams. So
Yep.
I think that'll be the best game of the week.
And duly noting, this is the last time without Rashid Rice until he comes. He'll be
He's
back,
back
next-
after this week?
Back after this week. Be back week 7.
Gosh, I bet he's licking his chops.
Oh,
right
that
now.
Chiefs wide receiver room is just gonna. It'll probably be top 3-4 in the league after this.
He'll still have to
Vikings-
get his feet wet. I still think
Vikings
he'll
is
take a
probably
couple games,
first, and then probably the Bengals. I would put the Lions up there, and then probably the Chiefs. Nobody else has 2 solid wide receivers, and the Chiefs have Hollywood Brown at number 3, Worthy at number 2, and then Rashid Rice at the 1. Juju Smith-Schuster at the 4. You
Yeah.
bet.
And always Travis Kelce, Mr. Reliable.
Yeah, 1B.
I don't know. I think it'll take him a couple weeks, but I think he'll definitely be a game changer.
Definitely, and he'll be back against the Raiders.
It's that late season push,
right?
For sure.
Next, starting into Monday, we have the
2 games,
which I don't really
love it.
I don't like it that much because it takes a game away from the afternoon slate.
We talked about we get like 8 games at 12 o'clock, and we get like 4.
Yeah, and guess what? The 3 games we get at 3 o'clock are Tennessee, Vegas, New England, New Orleans, and Cincinnati, and the Bears. I would have much rather watched Chicago Bears at Washington at 3:25 or 4:05.
You gotta think if Joe Shiesty's playing in this game, that's a whole different ballgame.
Exactly. Flex it out.
He's not, but
flex it out. That's why you have the flex.
yeah.
That's why you have the flex.
Has it always been around?
No, they just recently brought it up the past 4 or 5 years. So
definitely not the worst idea,
right.
For sure.
So, anyways, not a good 3 o'clock slate. Buffalo traveling to Atlanta. The Dirty Birds. Do the Dirty Bird, folks. Buffalo giving 4.5 points to the Dirty Birds.
This one kind of just screams Atlanta at me. I mean, the Bills just coming off a bad loss against my Patriots last week. Really should have won that game, but the Patriots they let the Patriots hang around, and we ended up taking full advantage. Drake May probably had the game of his career so far. But I think it's going to be the Josh Allen show. I think Josh Allen shows out, maybe throws for about 300, a couple passing touchdowns, maybe a rushing touchdown. I think the Bills dominate.
Yeah, I like the Bills here. Coming off an embarrassing loss at home to the Patriots. I think James Cook is going to eat this week, and Josh Allen is going to be feasted. Look for James Cook anytime touchdown, Josh Allen to score rushing and passing touchdown and have more than 200 yards passing. Parlay it.
Parlay it.
Pretty simple. I think the Bills defense could destroy the Falcons here too. We sort of have like a coming home party because I don't think the Falcons offensive line is good, and Joey Bosa might get a couple sacks this game. That'd be a nice little welcome to the make your presence known on the team and stuff. So anyways, give me the Bills. Next game. See, 325 or 305, this game would be amazing. Rematch of last year, the Hail Mary game. Great game. Chicago traveling to Washington.
Put Jane Daniels on the map, and if you don't know who Jane Daniels is, you're about to find out, because the next 7 weeks, starting last week, the Commanders are going to be on primetime. They're going to be on one of the big channels for the next, I guess, 6 weeks now since it started last week. So we're going to get to know a lot about the Commanders, and I think this is a perfect game for Jane Daniels to kind of get back in the groove of things. Had a big win last week against the Chargers, but the Bears are very vulnerable. Even with Ben Johnson kind of figuring out his steps here as of late, I still think the Commanders whoop them.
I do too. I'm rocking with the Commanders. You rocking with the Commanders. Get ready to know the name Bill Krosky-Merritt, folks.
Bill.
He is leading the league in yards per carry at 6.6, which is crazy.
That is crazy.
So, rookie, be sure to watch out for him. That's this week's Pick'ems. Carter, we had 1, 2, 3, 4 different picks.
Not gonna be able to catch up this week,
Need
brother.
some game. Need to get some. What are you talking about? If I win those 4 games, it'll be back.
You'll be down by a couple, but
If I go 4-0 in the ones, I'll be up 1 game. 1 game on them.
yeah, you would, wouldn't you?
1 game on
Need
them.
a couple, mate.
Need 1. Need to win up. Need to go
Browns,
3-1
get me started, Browns. Get me
3-1.
started this next week. I can't believe you're not trusting that Browns defense to keep this close.
I'm just rocking with.
A-Rod?
Hopefully he's Perk Rogers this week.
Perk Rogers.
No, Percocet Rogers.
Percocet.
Percocet
Y'all they calling him?
Rogers.
I didn't know that was his new name.
I've seen videos. He was on Joe Rogan and said, Joe Rogan's like, "Did you ever take any pain pills?" He's like, "Oh, it's so easy access to you, like Oxys, tabs, hydrocodone."
No, he did not.
On Rogan, and Rogan was like, "You ever played on?" He's like, "Oh yeah." He's like, "What?" Percocets, and the clip just cuts to him just. Whoa, airing it out, just discount, double checking like crazy. It's great.
Dude.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I need to see that. I've never seen that before in my life.
Oh, it's great.
Perk Rod.
That's
crazy.
It's great. So yeah.
When you're 40 though, need all the help you can get.
You
Need
bet.
all the help you can get. All right, there's the NFL done. Guess now we'll talk a little UFC since it was confirmed, I believe, at the end of last week, maybe the beginning of this week. White House UFC is on.
Yeah.
I believe it's July 14th, a little bit after July 4th. But it's on, baby. The White House lawn is about to get lit.
Yeah,
here.
they said they're going to have like only a certain amount of people on the lawn, and then
you can't just be letting everyone come.
Yeah, they're going to let
I
I think 20,000 people or so next to where it's going to be. DT Dunn said it's going to happen.
You know those tickets are going to cost about $10,000 a pop, dude.
And
My goodness.
you know the ones that are going to be, they'll probably be invite only for the ones on the lawn.
It'll be mostly celebrities,
right?
I'm sure.
So we'll see who's going to be on it. I don't really know what and how in depth they've got to it, but I know they're probably discussing it. Has to be some big Americans fighting. I doubt John Jones will be on the
Michael
card.
Chandler will probably be on there.
Maybe.
I'm sure Joe Piper will probably be on there. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm assuming some of those guys.
Right.
Sure.
I would see like a Bryce Mitchell being on there. Maybe that would be like
that would be terrible.
like
Watching him get knocked out on his literally like his holy ground, dude.
like a
Watching him
prelim
get
fight.
KO'd,
That'd be pretty
I
solid.
wouldn't mind if Shama was on there though. I think that's kind of an exception. We
Shama.
can see Shama,
to Shama.
which he had his vengeance
I bet
last week.
I bet they put him on there.
I would think so.
Yeah.
I mean, that would be, if you were going to pay 10, 15 grand, you'd want to see a guy like that up there fighting.
You know what? Bring Brock Lesnar back. Let's get the alpha male of our species.
That would be a 50-second fight.
As-
Chama would absolutely cold cock that man.
Do what now?
Chama, Alex Pereira would cold cock Brock Lesnar.
Oh, I don't think so.
You don't think
I
so?
don't think so.
I think he'd go for a knee and Alex Pereira just knee him right in the dome piece. That big old
Brock
head.
Lesnar
That
would
target of a head.
The
He
only
ain't
time.
suplexing him, I promise you that.
Oh, he'd be slamming. He'd be slamming Pereira.
No.
Brock Lesnar is huge.
For
he
sure.
is an animal.
He's the heavyweight of all heavyweights. Like, if you were to draw
Yeah.
up a heavyweight to fight, you'd probably draw Brock Lesnar.
He's the alpha male of our species. You didn't see people like him back in the 1400s and 1200s
No.
unless they were sailing on a ship to come conquer your land. You know, he's an actual Viking. He's a dog. So
We're talking Brock Lesnar beating Alex Pereira. Alex Pereira is the ultimate warrior. I mean, he is the best kickboxer of all time and arguably the best UFC fighter of all time. I mean, dude is a menace. So I don't know, but we're just talking hypotheticals. really
bring
at
Brock
this point.
in. Let him submit Pereira.
Pereira? No.
And I'm a huge Shama guy. I'm a Shama all the way. Shama to Shama, man. Whenever he stood next to the Moose saying Shama, that's the greatest video ever made.
Mm-hmm.
Moose would kill him in 2 seconds. Moose are beasts.
He is. He proved it
Takes
this
balls
week.
of steel to stand up to a Moose. Stand right next to a Moose like within arms distance. This ain't Shama because he'll just stomp you, man. They'll just stomp you.
Yes, bro. I don't care how tough he is. You ain't
I don't
taking
care
a
how
moose
tough
kick.
he
You ain't taking
is,
a moose
yeah.
kick. No. Oh man.
I
So did
couldn't
you end up
imagine.
watching the fights this last week? Did you even watch them?
No, I couldn't find I didn't want to pay the price, and I couldn't find a place to go watch them. So I just kept it up on the phone. I know that Marab showed out and dominated like he always does. I did watch the 40-some or 60-some seconds of the Pereira fight.
Yeah.
God, I love Chama. He's great. I love how he did the whole and then after the fight, he walked up and said Shama to him.
Shama.
Do you know why?
That was the
Because
best part.
Uncle Liev said, we killed Shama.
We killed him.
Shama is dead, and guess what? Shama is living.
I just couldn't believe it. I understood why he did the whole point down thing, but I didn't really like it. I thought that wasn't that kind of knockout. And you got a cold cock to do if you're gonna do something like that. But I loved how he walked out there and said, Shama, let him know. He
That's
definitely
right.
was not dead.
And then
But
Jerry
big
crying.
man.
Did you see Jerry crying in the stands? He was
Jerry?
He was watching the fight, and he was crying as Alex won, just shaking his head like he's ready.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm ready. That's the most Jerry thing I've ever heard.
Yeah,
he
for
had
sure.
a crazy fight against Khalil Roundtree.
Yeah.
I mean, Khalil Roundtree looked disfigured after that fight. The crazy thing was, Roundtree was winning the first two
Really?
rounds, so Jerry kind of had to make a comeback in the third, which
And
he ended up
knock him
doing.
out,
Ended
yeah.
up knocking him out. Yes, sir. And then Merab Dvalishvili, he might be the best bantamweight in the history of bantamweight.
Yeah, he'll probably go down as like top. If not the
He-
best, he'll go down as top
You
3.
just can't.
I don't
do
see
anything
anybody
against him.
I don't see anybody in the division beating him.
No. If they could, they're long gone. They retired long ago because
243 total strikes. God.
And that's the crazy thing. You'd expect him to try and take Corey Sandhagen to the ground because Corey Sandhagen is a kickboxing guru.
And he did 20 times.
He did take him down?
20 for 37 on takedown.
Oh, so that's why he had so many punches. Okay, because he's on top throwing little hooks, little baby hooks. That's kind of whack. Kind of glad I didn't watch that fight after hearing that. But still, a win's a win. And Rob Vishvili has a lot of wins to his name. So definitely would put him as at least the number 1 pound for pound right now.
Merab, I don't know if he's pound for pound. I don't know when the new pound for pounds come out either.
I said I would, but yeah, I don't think he's there right now.
He's probably top 3. They probably have him as
I would say
maybe.
top 5 for sure. Hasn't lost in like a year and a half.
They got 3, yeah. Ilya Tuporia, Makachev, and
Oh
Merab.
yeah, I forgot about El Taporia. When's he gonna fight again? My goodness.
Which honestly, I think Pereira should be pound for pound number 1. I mean, no doubt about it.
Wouldn't argue it.
He's
That's for
not.
Sure. Would not.
He's
argue
not
it.
submitting his guys. He's knocking them out.
Oh yeah, dude. Kolka. I mean, he is a man among men.
Yeah.
I mean, for sure. And I think Tapuria. I think it should definitely be probably Pereira Tapuria, just from what I've seen. Because Tapuria, being for a small guy, he brings the power.
Yeah.
I mean, he'll hit you. If he hits you, you might be going down.
Definitely.
For sure. Which I don't even know. Does he have a fight coming up? No, I don't see anything.
Tuporia?
Yeah. He'd be in the main event.
They just agreed to him having a fight here before too long.
With who?
I don't know exactly who it was, but I did see that he will be fighting again.
Thank the Lord. Thank the Lord. Other than that, last week, Joe Piper got the dub against Abus Magomedov. Put him in a little armbar action. Got it done. My boy Josh Emmett got submitted in about 2 minutes. That was sad. Didn't really like seeing that one, but Josh Emmett's about 45 years old, so made sense. Made sense.
Let's see.
Punahele Soriano got a fight, kind of an up-and-comer middleweight or welterweight. Patchy Mix lost, which Bellator guys.
Josh Emmett lost 2, I saw. That's not good.
People coming over from Bellator are 1-6 in their last 7 fights.
This is the big league.
They just can't do it over
This
here,
is
man.
the big
champions in Bellator just getting embarrassed by cats.
Right.
It's
This is the
ugly.
big leagues.
ugly, ugly. Just talking about ugly, I know since we're talking UFC, I kind of wanted to bring it up. Did you see Arturo Gotti Jr. die today? 17 years old, found dead in Mexico.
Wow.
I was like, what the hell? I mean, I saw that, and then the crazy thing was 5 minutes before that, I saw an ex-UFC guy, Soman Markarian or something, who was now a coach, shot dead. So,
Wow.
I mean, back-to-back 2 fighting legends, per se. I know Arturo Gotti Jr. wasn't a legend, but his dad's Arturo Gotti.
Right.
I mean, so you know he was trying to make a push into boxing.
Yeah.
17, just super sad.
Terrible.
Super sad.
That's awful.
Hated to
Very
see that.
terrible.
But I was like, how can I get 2 updates in 5 minutes?
Yeah,
like that on
that.
ESPN?
No
Crazy.
joke.
Crazy. But yeah, UFC 320, pretty good. Prelims were trash, but the main event.
That's all that
stepped
matters
it
is
up.
the main
Stepped
event.
it
Yeah.
up. Yeah. Next week we got Charles Oliveira versus Matheus Gamrot.
Fight night in Brazil.
Fight night in Brazil.
Yeah.
Brazilians all over the place.
Rio de Janeiro. Yeah.
Davison Figueiredo fighting, Vincent LeCue fighting, Lucas Almeida fighting. Other than that, I don't really know anybody else. Walter Walker, heavyweight, I remember him fighting Usman, fighting
Oh, really?
Kamaru's brother. That was pretty
Nice.
good
Yeah.
prelim action. But yeah, now we're just waiting for 321, which will be Aspinall and Gain. Tom Aspinall versus Cyril Gain.
That'll be a mop up for Aspinall.
One would think.
He'll win that easy. Yeah.
Cyril Gain still looks like a freak of nature.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
Never know what could happen, but that's UFC talk done. I guess it's time for a little bit of garbage time. And Lake. 12 days, or is it 13? 12 or 13 days until the reigning NBA champions are back on the court. Starts the
That's right.
2025 season. Gonna be beautiful.
Thunder. Let's go.
Over under this season for wins, 62.5. Haven't seen it since the Warriors won 73 games.
I think they win about 55 to 58.
That's what ESPN said. We're at 57-58.
Yeah.
Is what they're predicting. So probably won't cover.
They don't see the
Over,
urgency. They will probably won't see the urgency in some games. They'll probably want to save their legs for the playoffs to make another deep playoff push. But they definitely should be the odds-on favorite because they didn't lose anybody and they just got better.
Only
They
gained.
showed- Yeah,
Only
they just got better in experience.
Which sucks because our first round pick,
towards ACL.
Thomas Sorbet, tore his ACL in about a month of being
Out
a
for the
Thunder
season.
player, out for the season. And now Nikilo Topic, that guy we took last year in the first round, he's out for the first 4 years. He's having another surgery.
Really?
So it kind of sucks there, but
People
like you
said that he
we
would
brought
have
back
been
so
a
many
top
guys.
5 pick in this year's draft. Nicole Topic, or whatever his name is.
I can't believe it. It was kind of an underwhelming draft this
Right.
last year. Just who was that number 1 who was just absolute stud muffin? Let me Google it.
Who did he go to?
Spurs. Oh, it was Cooper Flagg.
Cooper
Cooper
Flagg,
Flagg
yeah.
went to the Mavericks.
Into the Mavs, duh.
Yeah.
Not the best play, yeah.
Let's look at the next 5
Let's
draft
see.
results.
Spurs had number 3, I think. And they took a point guard. Spurs.
I said 2024. I meant 2025 draft. Forget it happens.
But Cooper Flagg was the first pick.
Yes, Cooper Flagg was bona fide. Bona fide, number 1. Mavs got a steal, man. They had like a 9% chance to get the number 1 pick.
Less than that, like
yeah.
a 1% chance. It's crazy. Dylan Harper out of Rutgers for the second pick to the Spurs.
BJ
Edgecombe, and then Knipple, and then Ace Bailey.
Who I saw something about Ace Bailey. He fired his agent, which I don't know if you remember, but Ace Bailey was the guy who wasn't going to team meetings because he wanted to drop to go to the Wizards or something, so he could basically be the number 1. And the Jazz, where he really didn't want to go to the Jazz, but they took him anyway.
Right.
So he does all that and then fires his agent before the season. So I was like, why even
do that?
Yeah, very weird, very weird. But Ace Bailey, definitely a freaking nature, 6'10", can shoot, can jump, run. I mean, he does everything well for a basketball player. But 12 days, man.
12 days
to see the reigning
NBA
champs.
season.
What is the percentage? Do you think we can go back to back?
73% chance. I'd say.
73. I was gonna say probably 66. I mean,
I was thinking 65, but I thought, man, we're better than that. We're better than most teams in the East, pretty much. We're better than all the teams in the East, I think.
Exactly.
And I mean, the West, there might be. Denver will give us fits. I think the Lakers could give us fits.
The Lakers?
Lakers gave us fits. They gave us fits last year.
I don't remember that, honestly.
They beat us last year.
Did they really?
Yeah, they beat us last year.
I think the Nuggets give us fits for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Valanciunas.
The Mavs will give
Cameron
us.
Johnson,
The Mavs will give us fits. I bet
the
you.
Mavs do for
So
sure.
yeah, but I give us a 73% chance to win.
But I think our biggest bet, the Rockets are already done for without
Right.
Fred VanVleet. I mean, Kevin Durant's not the same Kevin Durant we know. They traded off a lot of their young cats. They're not really the same team. Going to need to build a little bit of chemistry. But I think we have a very good chance. I think the Nuggets, per usual, give us the most trouble.
Definitely.
But I think we definitely make it back to the finals.
Definitely.
Sure. Who we play, I have no idea. I would say Celtics, but Tatum's out this year, so I doubt we're going to do any of that. Probably make it to the first round, but
It'll probably be Thunder Pacers again.
I don't know. Tyrese Halliburton's out all season.
Oh,
without
I
Achilles.
forgot about that.
Yeah,
He tore his
snapped
Achilles.
that Achilles
Yeah,
in
he's
Game 7. But
Not happening. So it'll probably be like a Knicks. Knicks are looking good.
Never would have thought I heard you say that. I
Knicks.
just don't think the Knicks have the offense like that, but
I mean, who else in the East?
that's what I'm trying to think.
They got Jalen Brunson and Karl Anthony Towns and OG. Josh Hart's not
defense
bad.
is lockdown for sure.
Yeah.
Can they score with us? Because you know we're going to get a bucket. We are going to get a bucket.
I mean, the Sixers might be good, but I don't think so.
That's
think
who
they're
I'm going to say. I just
overrated.
don't know how much you trust Joel Embiid to make it the whole season and make it to the playoffs.
The Miami Heat, maybe. Celtics done for, like we said, unless Jaylen Brown just leads them. But I don't think that. I think the Knicks are the best team in the East. They should be the odds-on favorite to win the East.
Mm-hmm.
Most
They
definitely.
just get rid of their head coach though, so we'll see how things change with that.
Right. Definitely. I mean, Detroit might be good. Milwaukee, they'll be solid. Did they just get
I
rid
think
of
the Magic will
Lillard?
be pretty good. I really like the young Magic. That Desmond Bain trade will definitely help them. And Paolo Banchero, I
good.
wish he was on the Thunder.
Oh,
he is
gosh.
my favorite player to watch.
He's very good.
He is he is 6'10", 6'9", just muscular fit, and he is just a hooper, man. It's beautiful to watch. Plays good defense, so I think the Magic could give us some trouble. But once again, Thunder favorites, looking to make a push once again. Let's get this back-to-back, baby.
Let's
get
do it.
this back-to-back. And we talk in the beginning of the season. We're at the end of the season in MLB. Our Red Sox lose.
Done.
Yankees, I don't know if they ended up beating the Blue Jays today.
They
It was
probably
1-1
still
last
playing.
time I checked.
They're probably still playing at the moment.
Probably. Blue Jays up 4-1.
4-1. Yankees done. Chalking
Looking like
toast
they're going
them. Bottom of
up.
the 7th, they're done. Turn them over, folks. They're done. Dodgers looking to sweep the Phillies tonight as well.
Tigers tied up against the Mariners, going to a Game 5, so that would be good. I mean, the Mariners were all the talk coming into this playoff.
Yep.
They get beat by the Tigers, who were
They
talked
talked
about that they were going to be out. I mean, ended up
Yeah.
sneaking into the playoffs, and now they're pushing for a pennant title right here. And then the Brewers, Cubs. Cubs beat the Brewers. That's surprising. See if the Cubs can build off that, but kind of getting into the thick of it in the MLB
That's
playoffs right now. Dodgers looking really good. I'm trying to put the Phillies away tonight, which Aaron Nola on the bump for the Phillies. I just don't see them getting a win in this one. But baseball's a beautiful sport. You never know what can happen, man.
Yep.
Never know what can happen. But all right, that's all for me. You got anything else, Slade?
I think that's it. Not much going on in the WWE world right now. A little bit of stuff coming up, but as of right now, not really. We're on John Cena's final run. I think he's only got
Who?
John Cena, his final run. I think he's only got 6 more appearances left. And then,
6 more, and then there's no
he's
more
done.
John
And then
Cena.
there's no more JC.
How long's he been there again? 20 years?
Gosh, forever,
Forever,
I
dude.
think, yeah.
That's crazy, man. Be sad to see him go. I don't know if the US or WWE will ever be the same after that.
Oh, it'll be.
Because I still don't think these new guys have any sort of persona like John Cena, The Rock, Sheamus, people like that. I just don't think they have that same push.
You got some of it still, like
The only one I can think of
Seth
is
Rollins,
LA
still,
Knight, just because I like
LA
his name.
Knight,
Just
just
because I like
dog.
his name, yeah.
You got the Uso boys, but I don't know. There's not really just a big pop that everybody
Hulk
knows.
Hogan-esque,
People
John
like people knew
Cena-esque.
that didn't watch WAB. Like if you asked somebody who John Cena was back in the day, they knew who John Cena was
Give me the
because
hand sign.
everybody did that thing. I mean, Roman Reigns holds up the one, but I mean that's nothing compared to that,
No.
So
And there's always been that guy in the WWE.
Right.
From Hulk Hogan to The Rock to John Cena. I mean, even who was that one guy that always wore the black and white face paint, dude?
Sting.
Sting, dude. I
Yeah.
loved Sting growing up. I mean, there's just not that kind of guy anymore. So
yeah.
hopefully they can.
Kurt Angle, aka Perk Angle, too. So yeah.
I can imagine him being on a little perky.
Oh yeah. So, anyways, we'll see how it goes. But yeah, that's it for me tonight.
That's it. All right, episode 79 checked off. Ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate y'all as always. Catch y'all for episode 80 next week. Peace.
Peace.